Okay, so 59 and 60. Like I said, yeah, they've got 3 oval bases and they've got the little hex inserts, so that's really nice. Let's get started. We're getting started. And you've got 2 different sprues to look up, and the numbers seem to be everywhere, so that'll be fun. And right off the top, we need to go wash these off with some hot soapy water, don't we?
Yay, I can climb.
And
Yay.
and also, you'll see here, there's got a lot of stuff going on here. You don't have to put this together before you put that together, and this together before you put that together, and before you put that together. So it looks like 4 main steps, and he's done. Yeah, and I would not. That's the little symbol for don't glue. Yeah, if you wish to glue the Outriders to their bases, do so after painting them, which I would agree. So yeah, when we get to that step, we're just not going to glue, like we've done with pretty much everything that has a hex. Is that a hex? 2, 4? Yeah, a hex connector. We don't paint them. It makes it easy to spray paint because you can hold on to the base, spray paint, and you're done. So we'll build this first guy, but as you see, okay, thank you. The other, I mean, they're like the exact same thing, just a slightly different pose. I think it's, yeah, 2 guys with swords, 1 guy with his gun. And you glue the sword to his leg.
Guns are not good things, people.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go, what are we going to do?
Go wash.
Yes. Be back in a minute. All righty. We're back.
Bella.
And nice and clean and dry.
Yay.
We got all the release agents off.
Yeah.
So we won't have any trouble with glue, and when we go to base coat, do a primer on these guys, we'll be fine.
Base coat.
Okay, so we'll start with 15A and B.
What the heck?
There you go. You want to look at those?
What the heck?
15. There should be these little round things.
I
see one?
Oh, I see 2. I see 2.
Okay, so there we go. We just want 15B. Pretty sure they're all the same, but you know, follow the instructions.
Wait, can I?
Whoa,
Just take it.
There.
We don't have to have a total explosion.
No, we don't.
The explosion was not my fault.
Oh, really?
It was these
there you go.
things.
Can you hold on to those?
Yes.
Okay, and 15A. Well, these are big,
Wow.
chunky
Wheels.
ends. Yeah.
Mean big wheels. I mean big. Not as big as the car wheels, right?
Well, no. Mainly because these are miniatures, aren't they?
Miniature car wheels.
Okay. Just slap some glue on there. Is there a
Dad,
ridge?
These things are like peeling off, kinda.
What do you mean peeling off?
They're falling off, kinda.
Oh, it's a. Oh, those are. Oh wow, those got busted
Yep.
in transit. That's fine. Yeah, those are there.
That
But
was
these
bad.
kind of broke. Well, let me see what we can do.
Need a new set? Jeez.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if we did.
Let's just slide some glue under there. We can't repair them. Good eyes.
Thank you.
Oh wow, that broke. Oh jeez.
We might need a new set. Was this cheap?
No, it wasn't cheap.
Whoa. Because expensive
It's-
things probably should not do this. What this
Oh
thing
no,
is doing.
it went in the mail, and oh wow, that's pretty much broken. Yeah. Well, that's too bad.
I want a new set. If these break, don't cry, please.
Okay, well, just be careful and hold them. Okay, so you know it's those and those.
Yeah.
So don't, just be careful. Okay, pretty simple. There's just gonna snap that in. Clean this off. So yeah, I think they got it better now. They're not
Wheels.
quite so bad with the mold line.
When are you gonna use the toothbrush?
In a second. And this will be down on the floor, on the ground, so you just gotta scrape. Just kinda gotta scrape in between these ridges. And as my daughter mentioned, get the trusty toothbrush out.
Which is very gross and dirty. And I'm glad nobody ever uses it on their teeth.
Well, yeah, no one does because it's down here doing its job.
Well, not every toothbrush's job, which is brushing your teeth. It's doing this job.
Sweetie. Just make sure those are flat because I think you're gonna wanna make sure there's a nice seal.
But it was a car noise.
Oh, really?
Like boom.
Okay, so we need 13 and 14.
Yeah.
Let's see which one. So 13 and 14. It's on the big sprue. And as you probably have heard me say many times, you get that flat part of the snip up against the model itself and leave this open part towards the sprue. You'll have good luck. Okay, remember, hold on, careful. I don't think we're going to need those pins all that much because we'll be able to glue them. But yeah, and I think there's like a cowling that goes over this even.
Cowling.
But it still meets up in the middle. It's unfortunate.
The cowling.
They don't do a real good job with putting these bikes together.
Good.
A lot of seam. Yeah, I think we'll have to get in there with. Remember putting the older bikes together, and the wheels were just as irritating. So really, you haven't come very far in their wheel molding.
What the? I guess the people who make these don't have a sanding stick, so they can't mold it that well. And a disgusting toothbrush.
I think I've heard enough about the toothbrush, you know. Just gotta go and scribe these things down where you find them. I think that there is a cowling that comes across the top of this, but you want to make sure you scribe that down just so it's going to fit well. Same with the back seat. And the Marine's basically sitting against this, but if you don't scribe it down, it may not sit right. And if you take too much, it has a nice pick. You can get in there and kind of scrape out the groove.
Oh my goodness.
Panel line. For people that make Gundams, it comes in real handy. If you happen to kind of mold the panel line right down.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. What?
You agree, huh?
Yes.
This is... most of it's pretty much nice and clean. So that's gonna go, yeah. On here. Okay. Yeah, look at that. A line straight down there. Squeeze as tight as you can. It doesn't get any closer. Okay. So really not too worried about the bottom, but the top, I can't, yeah, see, this is going to go over the top. So we're not really too worried about the top where the gun is. We'll worry about that later. And the Marine is going to be sitting on all the back, the seat. All you'll really see, let me think, yeah, it's really the front fender. We were going to want to really get to look nice, and anything in the very back fender, and the there's like a, I don't know, like a handlebar or something there. I don't know what that is. Well, we want to make sure that those look good, and the wheels as good as you can. So yeah, so really this area, let's see, yeah, this area here in front fender, the back, because like this will be covered by another cowling, so we'll have to worry about that later. This area here, you might be able to see a little, but like the back of the seat, you're not really going to be able to see that, but you will see this edge right in here. And of course, I mean, you can see the whole bottom if you pick it up and look at the bottom, but no one's going to do that. So just as long as we get some glue along there just to get it glued out. So yeah, we got a nice test fit, and we know where we're going to really need to want to have glue. And so let's just get gluing. Shut up about it and do it. So yeah, we're gonna make sure we get some glue up on that front there, around here, and we definitely want to make sure we get some glue on the bottom, because I mean the thing's got a glue. But like the seat and all, we don't have to pay too much attention when it comes to getting, you know, a little bit extra glue like there. Let's get some extra there. Let's get that back, and we'll throw some in here at the bottom. A little pin there. Definitely, yeah, I forgot, you know what, a little handlebar or whatever it is back there. Okay. Let's get that pin in there, and then pin back there. And then just squeeze as good as you can. So I'll put a clothespin there. See, this is it's gonna be nasty. Now I did find some gap filler. I'll probably Be the first time I use gap filler is on this fig. So we'll see how that works. Well, no, I can squeeze a little bit there. See how that, I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like that plastic that's melted and it's squeezed out. So that's perfect. That'll probably vanish after we get over there and do some scribing on it. You won't see that line. And this you'll see, of course, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be a piece that goes over that and still has that seam. So we'll have to work on it just some other time, some other place. And that's looking nice. It's a little off. But we can throw a little line of glue there. See where we had that pin attached to the back there. It's gonna require a little extra work, and you want to do that before you put the marine in. But yeah, we'll see how that comes out. And this tank, gas tank, is what I would call on a regular motorcycle, but in the front of the seat there, you'll probably see a little bit of that. Sometimes too, what happens is when you get a piece like that that's sandwiched together, they'll one will sit a little high of the other one, a little proud of the other one, and you sand that down, and you'll eventually like hit a glue point, and it'll look nice. So there's several ways to work around kind of a difficult situation with bad modeling, bad design, whatever you want to call it.